it's me and I'm at home in my kitchen, and I love a bit of Elvis Presley, as I'm sure you do, because he's brilliant and he's a legend. But he's also quite well known for having an insatiable appetite, and towards the end of his life he used to get his personal chef to cook him up all kinds of crazy things. And one of them has become kind of a famous sandwich, and it is a combination of bananas, peanut butter and bacon, which sounds a bit weird, but is actually really, really good. So I'm gonna create a cupcake version of that and show you guys how to make it. The banana part of my cupcake is gonna be in the sponge, and I'm gonna start by making a really simple banana sponge. I've already got 125 grams of soft unsalted butter in my mixer, and then I'm gonna sift in some flour. I've got 140 grams of self-raising, and that needs to be shuffled through along with 100 grams of caster sugar. And to give it a kind of nice toffee caramelly flavour, I'm putting in 20 grams of dark soft brown sugar as well. And the last of the dry ingredients is just a rounded quarter teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. And then I have 2 large free-range eggs as well. So whack that on your mixer and beat it together for about a minute on a medium to high speed. And once that's had a minute, it's time to add the wet ingredients. And obviously this wouldn't be a banana cake without any bananas. And it's important not to use fresh, sort of unripe bananas like these guys, if you can help it. I always keep a stash of really gross brown, even black bananas in my freezer for just this kind of thing. And I've already mashed up 125 grams of bananas here. And I'm gonna add a tablespoon of milk to that. And then just whack that into the rest of the mixture and mix it for about 30 seconds. All right, my batter is ready. It's quite kind of sloppy, so this bit might be a little bit messy, but just go easy. And I'm gonna use my spoons as usual and just fill up my paper cases. I've got a 12-hole tin here already lined, and I'm gonna fill them up with all my batter. And once it's all in, you just need to bake that at 170 degrees C for 20 to 22 minutes. Right, while those are cooling down, I'm gonna get on with making some delicious peanut butter buttercream. I'm gonna start with beating my butter. I've got 200 grams of soft unsalted butter, and that just needs to be beat together for about 5 minutes until it's nice and pale. So my butter has had 5 minutes and it's nice and whippy, so I'm gonna add my peanut butter, and I have 80 grams here. I'm just gonna pop that in as well. So just beat that together for a couple of minutes until it's all nice and kind of silky. So that's all really well mixed now, so I'm gonna add my icing sugar, and I have 450 grams of sifted icing sugar, which I'm gonna add in 2 stages, beating for about 2 or 3 minutes in between each one. It's been beating for a few minutes now, and it's quite stiff, so it's time to loosen it up with some whole milk, and I've got about 3 tablespoons. It might need a little bit more, just see how you go and add more if you need it. Right, this is looking perfect. I ended up adding another tablespoon, and it's at just the right consistency now, so I'm just gonna put it into a piping bag, clear the decks a little bit, and then get on with decorating. My cakes are nice and cool, so it's time to get decorating, and obviously one of the start ingredients of this cupcake is bacon, and I've made candied bacon, and I've actually done a video on how to make candied bacon, so click on the link if you'd like to know how to make it. If you just want to use regular bacon, then just cook it up and keep it really simple, but I think candying it's much nicer. And I've also got some regular peanut butter, which I've just heated up in a microwave until it's kind of loose, and put that in a piping bag, and that's going to be a decorated drizzle. And it doesn't really work so well with like whole nut peanut butter, so try and use the kind of less wholesome version of peanut butter. So that's ready to go. But to start with, I'm just gonna pipe some buttercream onto each of my cupcakes. And I'm gonna drizzle a little bit of that warmed up peanut butter on the top of each one. And then with my candied bacon, I've just chopped it into sort of small little shards, and I'm just gonna top each cupcake with a couple of pieces. And there they are, and they look pretty nuts, and I think they're gonna be delicious. And I think Elvis is a bit of a genius, and so I better just verify by trying this. Ready? Mmm. Oh yeah. That is a brilliant combination, no matter how weird it sounds. That's delicious. Mmm. That banana sponge is so soft and light. It is the perfect thing to put peanut butter buttercream on. That is a delicious combination. And I really like the salty and sweet thing that's going on with the bacon and the peanut butter and the banana. Elvis, if you can hear me, thank you, you're a genius. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you give this a go, even if you're scared of putting bacon on cakes. It's a win. I've also got another recipe which has got bacon and maple cupcakes, and that recipe also features in my book, the Cake Book, which you can buy from my website, and there's a link in the description box below if you want to do that. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, then please do by clicking on the link at the end. And also, if you make any of this stuff, please hashtag me using the hashtag Cupcake Jemma on Instagram and Twitter so that I can check out what you've been up to. I'll be back next week with another recipe, so until then, I hope you enjoy making crazy bacon-flavoured cupcakes. Bye!